Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hey there, English 1A. The time has arrived. It is the last week before final exams. And hopefully you're feeling calm, collected, and like you've got a plan and not overwhelmed looking at what's coming up. I wanted to make this video announcement so it has two purposes. The first purpose is that you know exactly what is due this week and that you're making a little bit of progress each day. The second purpose is that you feel like you're better prepared heading into your final exams. All right, so let's start with our end of semester checklist for English 1A. This week you have rolling deadlines throughout the week. So what that means is rather than having one big lump deadline at the end of the week, I want you completing assignments kind of every other day as we move along so that you're not putting off assignments at the last minute or overwhelming yourself. So a little bit of calendar confusion. You are actually completing your compare and contrast kind of planning document, but the whole idea is that you're building towards this bigger comparison essay. That bigger essay isn't going to be due until a week from today, so you have a full 7 days, including the entire day next Monday, to really get this done and do your very best learning. But let's talk about what's due kind of day of. So today, Monday, you should have in, if you have not already, your assignment compare and contrast. This is in section C of Unit 4, and it's in the lesson Thinking Analytically. Before live class on Wednesday, you're going to bring in a completed assignment. How does the genre affect the communication of theme? This is a pre-writing outline. So the purpose of this assignment is that you have created an entire first draft kind of outlining what you're doing and where you're going. This is going to do two things. One, it's going to set you up for success on your final assignment. It's going to show me that you know what you're doing and that you have an idea of kind of where you're headed. The second reason is that we're going to use this planning document in live class Wednesday. So if you don't bring a rough draft to class, you're not going to be ready to do our drafting and beginning your writing of your essay. So do yourself a favor, make sure you're on track and bring a completed first draft. So we're not looking at, well, I have some ideas down. I want to see a complete draft of your writing outline, not of your final essay, just of this writing outline. And again, the lesson that will set you up for this assignment is responding to literature in section C. You are going to earn points by bringing a rough draft to class, so make sure that you have that up and readily available, and I'm going to be checking in with each of you individually with this draft on Wednesday as well. So we'll have a chance to really sit down and kind of have a writing conference before you take off for the week and work on your final draft. You do have a discussion post due this week, and this is going to be due by Friday at midnight. So to be very clear, your main post should be posted to the discussion board by midnight Friday. Your 2 peer responses will be due by Sunday at noon. And the reason for noon is because I want you and your peers to be getting timely feedback before it's very late. If you choose not to meet that deadline, you can still do it for late credit. However, the last day for late work is in fact that Sunday. So that's kind of the last chance to get things done. You'll also want to make sure that you're studying for your Unit 4 exam. The Unit 4 exam is going to be the final exam for class. You're not being given a cumulative exam that's going to test you on everything we did from August up to now. So you're just being assessed on Unit 4. And that test is going to look just like previous tests and quizzes you've taken. The best way to study for that is going to be using your learning objectives, your past quizzes. Luckily, this writing assignment will be helping you study for that exam, but make sure that you're looking over your learning objectives and kind of quizzing yourself using your notes, making flashcards, quizzing with a friend, or asking me questions. Don't forget, the last day for missing work is this Sunday, December 14th. You should complete some missing work if you have any. And you're right, I bet Miss Stevens would definitely help you out with that if you contact her. Kind of word to the wise, not a good idea to wait until Friday at 4 p.m. to be emailing me about late work. Please, 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 if you have questions or you are concerned or maybe you just kind of need a push to get going, let me know today or tomorrow, so Monday or Tuesday. Taking stock of where we're at, we're in Unit 4, Section C. Section C is the last section we're going to complete before finals. We are not going to complete Section D, and it will not be on your unit exam. So make sure that Monday you complete the compare and contrast assignment. Send me any questions that you have. Again, as we're building towards our final writing of the semester, the assignments that you're completing this week are going to help you be successful on that final writing assessment. So meeting these midweek deadlines means that you're going to probably have a much better opportunity to be doing your best work on that final essay. If you're missing these planning documents, if you're not ready for class on Wednesday, it's going to be a lot harder to really give your best effort and show your learning. So set yourself up for success and make sure that you're meeting these deadlines midweek. Again, the idea is that if you're meeting deadlines midweek, that you're on track and making progress each day, and then you're not going to be overwhelmed at the last minute or feeling stuck. All right, scrolling back down your checklist. So back down your checklist. You are going to have a couple final things to be focused on at the end of the semester. You are going to complete an end of semester learning reflection, and you're going to get some more information about that in your email, so be watching for that. Nothing too stressful there. Honestly, it's a really great opportunity to gain some points at the end of the semester. That is required, and you will complete that before finals week begins, so it's going to be Monday at midnight. You are going to be handing in your interactive notebook for a semester grade. I have been able to kind of check those as we go through the semester, but I really want to give those the time and the feedback that you guys need to earn those points. So you're going to be handing those in when you take your unit exam. So you're just going to drop it off in a basket outside my door when you come to campus to take your exams. Making sure that everyone knows loud and clear the last day for late work again is this Sunday. I am so ready, willing, and able to help you if you're feeling overwhelmed about late work. Oftentimes it's just about sitting down and making a plan and talking about what we can do so that you can show your mastery. So worry less about, oh, I've got all these points to earn, and focus on what do I need to do to show my mastery of these tasks. I expect students to take a minute to read the frequently asked questions at the bottom of this checklist. If you read these FAQs and you have any questions after reading them, just send me an email. I'd be happy to answer those questions for you. That's what I'm here for. So as you're working in Section C of Unit 4, send in your questions. Remember, stay on these due dates. This is going to be the best way to finish strong and to really do your very best work. You should have finished To Kill a Mockingbird over the weekend. I think the ending probably surprised quite a few of you. I'm looking forward to talking to you about that in class this Thursday. Hope that you're having a wonderful Monday.